It's the Queen Supreme Court. Hey, it's the Queen Supreme. Let me tell y'all something. Maddie, you done gave me 2 good weeks, boo. You done gave me 2 solid weeks. This week we have Funky Dineva, which everybody have been waiting for damn near since February when this whole situation imploded. We know that Funky Dineva and T.S. Madison are friends in real life, and their style and roast and gag, so to speak, will flow. I thoroughly enjoyed the show. It was a great show. My only criticisms of the show are 2 things. One, I think y'all tried to put too much into the show, because the show was almost two hours long. But I think because everybody had been waiting for Funky Dineva, y'all really wanted to give us a boom show, a pack full of stuff show, which you did. It was a great show, which you did. And then my only other criticism is for Dineva, lighten up a little bit. You were real serious, and I understand that maybe you just wanted to, you were nervous because this was a highly anticipated thing, but you were real serious. Lighten up a little bit, boo. Have a little fun with it. Laugh and joke a little bit. There were a couple of times when there was a lot of jokes going on, and Dineva was just sitting there real with a straight face, and I'm like, give me a little something, give me a little bit more. But I loved it. I definitely think that Dineva need to be added to the rotation. I like the topics. I like the way they had it broken down. You know, things that are snatch your wig, white people mind your business. I like the Dineva had her own little segment, or his own little segment, where he was doing the reality show breakdown, because Maddie was like, I don't really look at reality shows, but because that's what he does, he reviews the shows, he was able to give a little 2 cents here and there. I wish this whole Faith and Stevie J piece had dropped, because I'm sure he would have had I mean, he did a video already, but I'm sure for the show he would have had a whole lot to say. But for me, it was a really, really good show. Dineva, you looked good. You looked really good. The face was beat, the wig, the outfit. I think you did really well. Maddie, y'all know I love me some Maddie. I was loving that hair. That color was beautiful. And I think this show was a good mixture of serious topics and laughy jokey, because for a minute they got off on racism a couple of times. They talked about LGBT, trans community issues and concerns, and how when people get to defending black people, but those same black people won't defend the black gay community. I thought that was a very valid conversation and a very valid point. The whole white people mind your business piece, I think, was valid, talking about a lot of the issues of this calling the police on us for everything, and that type of thing. I thought that was really good and valid. So overall, I thought it was a great show. And again, like I said, so if I'm ranking, I still got my girl Tokyo Vanity at #1. I'm gonna put Lonnie B #2, and I'm gonna put Funky Dineva #3. And those are my top 3. And I guess New York would be #4. Those are my top 4 at this point. If I'm forgetting somebody that I will put back in the rotation. But those are my 4 that I definitely will have in the rotation, that I think Maddie needs to, bring back, and let's see him do it again. I'm enjoying it, though. I really am. Lonnie B gave us a little behind the scenes, and the stuff he said about how professional she is, and how it's just a production situation, and they go over the topics, and she's very conscious of making sure that everything they're going to discuss are things that the guest judge is cool with. I love that. I love the fact it's just a very professional thing, and I'm loving it. So that's 2 weeks in a row you giving me some fire, Maddie. Now I'm gonna drop real quick, and then I'm gonna be out on this whole Faith Evans Stevie J situation. Now let me say this about that. I honestly and truly feel like I'm torn. A part of me feels like it's publicity for whatever next project Stevie J is working on. But then there's a part of me that feels like it might be true and valid. What is clear to me is that there's a difference between Stevie J and Stephen Jordan. We saw glimpses of that with his situation with Jocelyn. We've seen glimpses of that even with Mimi. When they got on the show, Mimi was like, what's going on here? Like, this is not the dude I fell in love with. The problem I find, though, is I think Stevie is addicted to the Stevie J character. It has brought him money, fame, notoriety. You know, it has put him back in the conversation. It has probably opened a lot of doors for him, and I don't think he's ready to let that go. The problem with that is, can you really be a good husband in your Stevie J persona? Can you? Now, the other question is, have y'all been dating all along, and for the purposes of the show was keeping it on the DL because he had that whole thing going on with Estelita and all of that? Or was this just a, I miss you, let's meet up in Vegas, we gonna get drunk and get married, and it's gonna get annulled next week? That I don't know. Only time will tell. But I truly feel like, they do care about each other and they love each other. I don't feel like that part is not valid. My question about what's valid is the validity of, were y'all ready to get married? Was this a spur of the moment, or was this some real shit? And again, only time will tell. I do think that, though, I do think a lot of this is for publicity. I do. But who knows? I'm happy for them. If it's legit and it's real, I don't wish bad on nobody. I don't wish a negative. I don't wish no divorce. I hope it works out. Jocelyn had already posted a text message where Stevie asked her to marry him. Now, there was no date connected to that, but it's, you know, so I guess she's trying to insinuate that he was just looking for a wife. I don't know. Like I said, I'll be very, very curious to see what Stevie's next project is. It seems like they might be filming. I don't know, because there was a clip of Carly Red getting proposed to. That has been making the rounds as well. Now, first of all, I don't even know I didn't recognize who the dude was on his knee giving her a ring, but it was definitely being filmed, and Carly was definitely being extra, falling all out of her chair and all that other stuff. We know she dropped a single last week, so I feel like they've started filming for the show for the next season. So we will see if any of this is connected to Love and Hip Hop, or for the love of Stevie, or whatever. But again, I don't wish ill on nobody, so I wish them the best. And if they happy, if you like it, I love it, boo. If you like it, I love it. Alright, y'all, drop it in the comments. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Real, fake, good, bad, for publicity, or not. Let me know what y'all think.